Our country faces a big problem, and I believe that if you're not careful, the countries in Africa, ours inclusive, might be colonized again just because of the kind of knowledge we have been building for quite a long time. If you look at our education system, by and large, for the longest of time, it has been an examination-oriented system. Until recently, we can see the efforts of the Minister of Education trying to change our curriculum. But by and large, it is still an examination-oriented system. An examination-oriented system trains people to remember, but not to think. Because the history of our education is such that it was put together by colonialists who had an agenda of plundering but not developing Africa. So they were training translators that would support their communication so they can communicate effectively with the kings and chiefs to get more slaves, to get more of our wealth that they were taking away from Africa. And so they were also training people that would support them in their plundering of Africa, such as clerks, all sorts of people that their work was by and large to sit in offices and keep records, remind them of the things they are supposed to do. So for them, they were doing the thinking, you were doing the remembering. So that's why the education system was training you to remember, but not to critically think. And critical thinking gives birth to ideas, and it's ideas that give birth to projects, to innovations. And now when we have a critical mass of people that can critically think, then we have a problem. So according to you, what do you think? Because according to me, I believe if that problem is not cured soon, Uganda will be colonized again, and many other countries of Africa. Because what we see now, we see the Chinese coming to Uganda all over the country. If you go to Busoga, if you go as far as on Masaka Road, the road going to Malala Masaka Road, you will see farms of Chinese, big projects all over the country of Chinese. Because for quite a long recent time, our government has been asking foreigners to come and invest in Uganda. There has been a campaign to have foreigners coming to Uganda to invest, to build projects. Because our Ugandan people couldn't do it. They have no innovation power. So because the knowledge you have that you have been building for the longest of time could not give you that innovation. And hence you could not have Ugandan investors. So you are still training people that can be very good clerks, that can put on very nice ties and sit in offices. Yet these offices cannot be useful to us if there is no production. You cannot sit in an office which is not supported by anything. I mean, you are trained to put on a very nice tie and then you to be a very wonderful clerk. For who? Because you got to be a clerk for someone. So if there is no production, why are you then training people to be clerks? So the urgent need we have in Uganda is to go back and draw a plan of rebuilding our knowledge. Because if we don't do that, then we are headed in a very big pit.